Hey everybody! Okay, well, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa Fisher, and today we are going to start back on our first page type, but we are doing July. This is a Scrapbook 101 series, and I am basically using, just simple tools and letting the paper tell us what we can do with it. We're not using die cuts, we're not using punches, we're using just simple tools, and we're teaching you different pockets and everything. Now, we've already made these in previous videos, so if this is your first time joining me, thank you, welcome. Hit your subscribe button. This is going to be under my Scrapbook 101 playlist, so you'll be able to find all that you're going to need to do this under that. Okay, so this is page 1. We have a flap up, and we put these little it's actually a 1-inch square cut diagonally, and then the 3 triangles. So we did that. We have 2 wonderful pockets right here. We did a door, learned how to do a door, super easy. And then we've got a great big pocket here. So we've got a lot of real estate. Now we have, just like all the other pages, this is, just to recap, this is Graphic 45, and it is called Place in Time Collection. This is one of the older ones. You can do this, any of the calendar pages or any paper pad you want to do this with, you can do this, okay? As always, we have our one sheet that has the July on it, and it has a little bit of cherries here, and then on the back side it's got a swirl in the opposite corners. I have cut the second sheet up the way that I am going to use mine. And let's see, are you getting everything? I think just about. So I definitely wanted the very top strip. This piece I am going to use the background for. These pieces I am definitely going to use the fronts. This piece is for the back of the page. This is for the back of the page. And this one is for the back of the page. I'm going to keep this one. And then this is, maybe if I need it, I will pull something from here. But for the most part, I want to use this as the back of the page. Okay, so now you guys know how I've cut mine out. You can do the same thing if you'd like. I have also, this one has really, or this, whichever way you want. I love these big, bold blue lines. I just love them. So I picked out 2 blues, which I really like with this paper. So you can see here, the blues really look nice. So I've got 2 blues, and I did pull out, I actually pulled out 2 reds, but I believe I'm only going to be using 1. But, so I've got 2 blues and at least 1 red one. And remember, I have my sticker sheet, which I had pulled items off for a previous project that I did. So I have a limited selection to choose from, and the stickers that I pulled out for this were just the 2 corner pieces, and then this little heart. It's pink and red, which the pink has got little polka dots in it, and so I think it'll go fine, and I may use it, I may not. I think it was probably for Valentine's Day, but since not having any stickers. Okay, so I am going to get this all situated, and I'll be back and we'll get started. So stick with me, guys. We're going to have some fun. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I forgot to tape my arm. I am just getting into the craft room today. It's fairly late in the evening. Been really busy today, but got a lot of good stuff done.
I have all my Christmas paid for, ordered and or received, and all the decorations up. This is, let's see, I'm filming this on the 17th. So I've got all of that stuff done. Hooch, leave that alone, baby. And, oh, I gotta show you. Look how cute. My girlfriend made this for me last year, and I keep it in my craft room all the time, but I keep forgetting to show you guys. And so I put it front and center today. Well, I keep it front and center, but isn't that adorable? It's got a little bell on it. I'm sure you can hear it. She did a wonderful job, and she made these out of socks. I don't know, but I love it. It's so cute. So that's my little friend visiting me for the holidays. Okay, so we have done full-length videos on the 5 page styles. Okay, so we did February, and this was page style 1. Then we did March, which is page style 2. I still have to go over the little booklet that we made, the little diary, whatever. You can put pictures in here or just write in here or whatever you want to do. I've got several important birthdays in March, so a little extra writing space will be really nice for that. Okay, so that's March. Page style 2, page style 3 was April, with the 3 pockets, which I left open. And page style 4 is May, which was my birthday month. Yay! So I kind of, in the video, I decorated it for my birthday, but you guys would want to, if it's not your birthday in May, I'm sorry. But, you may want to change a little bit, which I said in the video. So that is page style 4, and then June is page style 5. So you've seen all the full-length videos on those. I'm not going to continue doing the full-length videos because it is just taking forever. So I thought I would do page by page and just kind of explain to you what it is, what sizes and things like that. Okay, so the flaps and the pockets, all of that was part of the build. So those I won't tell you what are you getting into? Okay. I'm sorry. I've got my dogs closed in here because my husband's asleep and they will make a ruckus. So I still copied the same way that I had in the February one, where I've got my 2 stamps that I used. Used the card from the now, one thing I am going to try and do, because I actually did film full-length versions of each page build, but it's just taking forever. My internet service is horrible, and I'm just not able to download too many videos. So I'm going to try and work this way. If you guys need any specific questions on something, you just let me know, and I will work with you to make sure you understand. Okay, so, a little lace. Used my brads, used the triangles or squares, but cut them and used the triangles there. Made a little flap here, and well, I swear here it is. I swear I had my ruler. So the flap is, I think it was just a piece that I had, but I wanted it to fit this card. So it's a 2 3/8, and then you add a 1/2 inch, so 2 5/8 by almost 3.5. And then I just used, and I put the brad through this brown paper and then glued it on. And I cut through the brown paper and stuck my flap, my 1/2 inch flap, underneath the brown paper. So I did all of the build before I stuck it on. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I have gone over with you how you measure from the top and the bottom of that. Take your craft knife and cut with your ruler, and then slide it in and glue it. Okay, So that's that piece. And then here I took a piece of the brown paper that I had left and some of the pretty strips and used that for this tag. I put my triangles, I took the squares, cut them in half, and glued them to the back of the pocket, the inside part of the pocket, with the red paper, and then used my striped paper to accent them. And then this tag is just from the paper line. I didn't back it, and I just have that where it is at the same height. Visual funness. Okay, and then you open it up, and I have, let me lift this a little bit so I can get all of this in. I made, just with the paper, I had long enough that I folded it around the red piece and made a little belly band. And then I used, Hooch, honey, please, chew, sorry guys, chew on your toy. That's your toy. That's your toy. Get that. Find it. Where'd it go? Back there. Over here. Cold. Hot. There you go. Sorry. I put little triangles on the outsides on both sides here, and I put a brad in. I did all that onto the red paper prior to putting it down. Once I laid it down, I went ahead and I cut out these pieces, and then I placed them on black, and then I just glued them right on the center section on the belly band, so it left all of this open. And then I had a tag left over for that. This tag I put in is probably actually supposed to be for Christmas, but it was one of my altered book club people. We did ATC cards, and it says, all the stars light your way to peace. And I just thought 4th of July talking about peace is a wonderful thing. So, and I just liked it there. I've been trying to find ways of using up some of my stuff, but there was several pieces left over that you guys can make a different tag just using some bits and pieces. I glued, now the pocket was part of the build as well. I glued this strip down to about here and down to about here. And let's see, no, it's to here. Then I left it open so that in between the pocket, the blue sheet of the pocket and the strip, I could put my little July tag in. Sometimes it's hard to find. There we go. And then I just fussy cut out this little girl in her overalls and one of the stamps, and just made myself a little stopper for my July card. Just a fun little thing. Then I made a booklet with the blue, used the strip of red, backed these onto black paper, backed the triangles onto black paper. I could have put brads on these. I honestly think I forgot. But when you're putting it in a pocket, sometimes the brads will make little knobs under the pocket. So, you know, you just have to kind of be wary of that. And then it's just plain for good picture. And that is my July page. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I think it came out really nicely. Okay, so guys, that's July, and we're going to move on to August. So give me a second